Welcome to Earth2 Comic Cast, where superheroes exist and comic book movie talk is the norm. On this episode of Comic Book Movie Talk, on this news report episode, I'm going to be bringing you some Justice League news, what we know, what we've heard, and some Danny Elfman news, again, what we know and what we've heard. So sit back, relax, and as always,
welcome to the planet.
So it won't be a regular week in the world without some DC rumors or Justice League rumors flying around, and this is yet another one of those. I mean, I don't know if it's a rumor per se, but it is some people were blessed enough to go see the Justice League movie, in the Warner Brothers lot, and they were able to see a special screening of the movie, and so fan news and news and reactions of that screening has been out on the web for a couple days, and as we all know, it's been generally good. Now, the thing I want to say about that is, again, I'm taking all of this with a grain of salt. I liked Batman v Superman, but I liked the extended cut better. So again, this might, the thing, with Batman v Superman was when this pre-screening came out, people said it was a standing ovation. And so if you were shown the extended cut of Batman v Superman, I'm pretty sure that's the movie you know and that's the movie you love. So again, hence why the grain of salt that I'm taking this with. But there was great news. People used the words like epic, and people just said, some people have been cut out. And one of the biggest things that came out of that, one of the biggest news for me that came out of that is the movie wasn't fully scored yet. They used a lot of Batman v Superman Hans Zimmer and Man of Steel Hans Zimmer. So, but moving into that, Danny Elfman, was interviewed for Justice League, or no, I'm sorry, not Justice League. He was interviewed for a thing he was receiving, and he said something about the Justice League score and the Justice League theming. And he said he was going to use a little of the John Williams score. And that freaked the internet out. Everyone got freaked out. Now, I personally don't have any beef against using the John Williams score. And especially after reading the article, keyword, reading the full article and reading what he said. This is the quote. This is exactly what Danny Elfman said. There are a few little fan moments I instated. A moment of Wonder Woman theme that Hans Zimmer did for Batman vs Superman, but I also had 2 minutes where I had the pleasure of saying let's do John Williams Superman, and that for me was heaven, because now I have a melody to twist and I'm using it in an actually very dark way. In a dark moment, it's the kind of thing that some fans will notice, some won't. It's a moment where we're really not sure whose side he's on. Now, what that quote says to me is, there are two things about that quote. Yes, he will be using John Williams' theme. That is awesome. As a lifelong Superman fan, I don't mind that. I also loved Hans Zimmer's Superman theme. Again, nothing wrong with that. But what he said is, he is going to twist the movie. Again, twist it so that fans who, lifelong fans of Superman like myself will notice it. And also, he's using it in a dark way. Now, he also said the keywords not knowing what side he's on. That's kind of spoilery, but also not spoilery, because news came out a while ago that Superman might be evil. Again, something we're all taking with a grain of salt because we don't know exactly where this is moving. But don't freak out, internet. This is Danny Elfman. He literally made the most iconic Batman theme that we know. I mean, how you go from na 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 to what he did with the 89 Batman and that was used in the animation, you can't discount that. You can't discount the fact that he did that. Also, if we heard the score from the trailer that had the Man of Steel theme kind of twisted and remixed, why should you be worried? I'm not. Down in the comment section below, let me know what you think about the news of the Justice League movie. Let me also know what you guys think about Danny Elfman's theme and what you think his theme is going to do and where you think it's going to go. It's your boy Mo Crosby again. This has been an Earth2 News Report. Check out Earth2 on social media, Earth2 Comic Cast, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We drop all of our content that we're going to be producing, stuff that we have coming up. All those announcements are done on social media. Also, check out the podcast. We have a new episode out for the week. Check that out. We also started a new Divergent series on the podcast, so you should check that out. It's where we'll be talking about stuff not comic book related, but it's something very interesting for you guys to check out. So, keep watching. Keep watching. Peace.